Andrew S. here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a band that recently reached out to me called Infirmum, and their very recent EP that's just been released, The Great Unknown. Now this 3-track EP created a lot of deep, picturesque visuals for me, I felt. And I'll definitely dive into that in these 3 songs. The first one being Mask. This is a very placid, romantic tone that opens up here. Then that romance is devoured and caressed by a beast, then a beauty. The tale being sung here, I think, actually works and creates an avenue for the sudden transitions of tempo to work nicely, making the listener's ears peak in suspense and open themselves up to this contradiction of light and dark. I really felt these brief moments captured a great amount of varying emotions and gives this track, Mask, a very river-esque flow and a sort of a one-of-a-kind feel. So it's very, very, like I said, picturesque, and it really brought a lot of visuals to me. And we're going to deepen into that in the next track, which has a magnificent abyss that swallows the track, Fearless Part 2. So they have a Part 1 in a previous album, but Part 2, this has a very poetic vocals surrounded by a very malevolent atmosphere going on here, but I felt the clean vocals by Anna Rose shimmered this light of hope among these lethargic shadows that grew more and more throughout Fearless Part 2. One thing I really liked, though, and it might seem simple, is the drums may seem simple, but I definitely heard opposite. I felt like that they had this cathedral door slam on the snare hits, these bestial footsteps from the bass drum, these cymbals that felt like crows cawing in the bell tower. Now, this is what I mean by, like, sometimes, you know, the drums do less but actually add more, and this is a great example of that, where you really feel what the drums can do by just keeping it straightforward, deliberate, potent, you know, sort of simple tone right across. And I feel like that does a lot to add to the atmosphere and allow the music and the vocals to expand and come forward even more in Fearless Part 2. So I think that was fantastic. It's just the subtle things like that that can really make a song change, and you don't even really know, you know, pick up on that. But yeah, that's definitely something for you guys to check out. Then the 3rd track on this EP is the title track, The Great Unknown. Now this takes me somewhere rare. I felt this washed me out into the ocean, basically. I felt between the pairing of the massive tone and the harsh vocals that ocean was brooding, and something enormous was rising from it, especially as the energy ascends. But when it descends, it seems as if you're being called, you know, called by a siren and lured in by evil intent. And that evil intent becomes more and more apparent with this ominous chill that sort of appears within the music throughout. So you get this another nice flow, and it definitely broods, it definitely goes up and down, and the music and the atmosphere really call to you. So it really painted this picture for me, and I felt like it was a story. I felt like these were all an interesting, you know, story, all sort of weaving into one. So very, very unique EP. I felt a lot of atmosphere, emotions, the music, the vocals, everything really come through. Very well produced. You could feel everything, even though there was a lot of instrumentation and atmosphere going on. I think it was masterfully crafted musicianship here all the way around. So if you want to be swept away on a tranquil, mysterious journey throughout these 3 songs full of demons and angels and wild atmospheres, you know, ravens and doves, the music, you got music that's intensity and beauty, aggression, all sort of culminating into one, calmness to chaos. I think Infirmum, The Great Unknown, is your destination if you're looking for something to really experience. I thought this was really unique, and I hope you guys check it out. Obviously, all the links will be down in the description below for you guys to check out. The Bandcamp, the music on YouTube, all that good stuff. My more metal content and things like that. So I hope you guys check this out. It was really unique, really creative, and really powerful music there. So check out Infirmum. Until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?